it is Brooke with the Junk Parlor, and I'm hopping on here to do another live with you. So, the challenge is every day in May to go live. Now, I just got up off of the couch. It's been a long day. So, with the kids' schedule, we ended up doing a Mother's Day brunch this morning. And so I did that. And then I got home and I took the cabinets down and kind of picked up a few things and hung another cabinet. So we'll turn the camera around and show you those. But after doing all of that, my back was not happy. So I laid on the couch and watched an episode of a show before I hopped down here to do the live. So I'm going to turn the camera around, show you kind of what I've been up to here in the basement. Be sure, if you haven't already seen all the progress that I've made in the basement, there's a video on YouTube, a part 1 of the basement. And I did a little bit of recording today for part 2. So I told everybody that by the end of the month, we'll see if that actually happens, but by the end of the month, I'm hoping to have part 2. And that means that I would have the basement 90% done, because it's going to be an evolving project, which everybody on here, I'm sure, knows how that goes. But so I want to show you that. And then I'm going to also just show you 10 things that are for sale. I had a huge Sunday pop-up sale last Sunday. We were selling things for over 3 hours, which is a lot longer than my normal. Back when I did sales all the time, I always cut it off at 45 minutes. So I sold a ton of stuff. So thank you everybody who shopped. And then I still have a lot of stuff available. So I'll share 10 items as well. So let's see how many buttons I have to remember to push to get the camera to turn around. And I will show you a little bit of the basement here. So if you've been following along on this process, this is where I've been doing my live sales since we moved here in the little basement kitchenette. And I painted the Edgecomb gray. I call this the camel color. It was all through the house. We did put new daylight light bulbs up, which I talk about in that basement video that's on YouTube, because just simply changing the lights totally changed the look of this space. We never sit down here, so we took the TV down, and also the previous owners left it. However, the remote, the batteries on it were super, super crusty, so the remote doesn't even work. So we just went ahead and took that all down. Since I'm painting, you can see that I've been filling holes. If you want to buy those upper cabinets, I just put them on Facebook Marketplace. But it looks so different down here with those cabinets gone. So my plan is to do 2 floating shelves in this section. Now, Matt thinks it needs some big statement piece, but I think once I have the shelves up there and decorated, that will be a big enough statement piece. So I need to paint that wall that the shelves were on, and then this wall that the TV was on. I still need to take that cabinet down and then paint, So I kind of feathered in and just did a light coat so that there's not a harsh line when I actually come back and paint these walls, camel colored walls. Then over here, something that I just did today was I went ahead and hung this cabinet, which I had sitting behind me like when I would do coffee talks with Hillary. And then basically that is about it. I've put stuff that is green and hasn't sold over here on this shelf. I still have not hung any artwork there. You can see my kids just leave anything and everything everywhere. I put a few things up here that hadn't sold. I hung the deer skin. I'm going to hang these there's a couple chalkboards behind that frame, and the snowshoes somewhere in this area, just still to be determined. Here's stuff that's from the sale that I haven't done anything with. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to turn the camera around because I'm not good about knowing if I'm in view or not, if I can't see myself. So we're going to look at 10 things, and then also hiding underneath this bench, these are things that I picked up at the Iowa State Fairground Flea Market, which I haven't shared yet. So I will have to do a video on those. Maybe I will share those live tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, so one item that we have is this wool carder. And this one says number 10 Old Whitmore patent. It is $15. I have a Baldwin trumpet. So it says Baldwin here. Awesome patina, mother of pearl buttons. And it does have the mouthpiece. So you can hang these on the wall. You can stand them up. This is $75. I have a plunger. And I think somebody has spray painted it black. This is a rapid washer plunger for $30. If you saw in my YouTube video when I got this, I shared a little video clip. You can set these right by your toilet and then put your extra toilet paper rolls on it. So that is a fun repurposing idea for those plungers. We have $30 on this big funnel. So it has blue is the detailing. I know sometimes on the camera it might look black, but this one is blue. And so you could hang this on a peg rack. You could put a plant in it if you wanted. You can turn it upside down and use it for a funnel tree. Put it in a jar and fill it with a collection of biscuit cutters or cookie cutters. So that is always fun. $30 on the funnel. And then we have this little jewelry box dresser. Hi boy. It looks like it's two pieces, but it's actually just one. It's all attached for $65. And the drawers on this one are lined with some red velvet. So this would look fun. A couple options that you could do even, and this works with your big dressers too, is if you take the drawers out, you flip them over, you put them back in, and guess what? Now you have a little shelf. So you could do a little butter pat stack with a little thing on it. You could do a vase. You could do a little terracotta pot. So on some of those things, it just looks better like that versus having the drawer open and then having to put it down in the drawer, because then it sets down lower. So $65 on our jewelry box. We have a little green holder stand for $20. Now, I don't think it's for mugs because the hooks are so close to the pole that I don't think it's for that. I would use it for jewelry or necklaces or bracelets or something like that. So $20 on our mug holder. We have an Ideal number 2 postal scale. I think it was probably originally red. The this little tab is red, but it is spray painted black. But you can use this little platform again, a little stack of Bibles, a pot, a plant. You can do a little figurine up there. Lots of options, and $30 on that postal scale. Then we have $15 on this big gear. This is a nice heavy cast iron one. So you can hang it on the wall. You can use it as a base and then put like a terracotta pot on it. Use it as a riser. Lots of options for that. We have this oil painting, I think, because it is 3-dimensional little flower on canvas. And this one is $45. Says a lot of things on the back. The sticker is like a Miller Art Gallery, probably whoever framed it. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of numbers. And this one is signed. No idea what it says. Maybe a D, maybe a J, has a Y in it, an I, and it ends in N. Those are always so hard to decipher anybody's signature. It's like doctor signature. Then we have a bag of this puffball edging, and it is $15. I mean, there is just a ton of it. So you could swag it just on your wall, use some thumbtacks or straight pins. It'll go into your drywall super easy, and do a little swag. You can add some little detailing over the top of curtains that you already have. Put this on pillows. Just throw it in a candy dish. So lots of fun options on the little puff balls. So those are $15. So I hope you enjoyed the little sneak peek of the basement and what I've been working on today, taking off the cabinets, filling holes, and then hanging that other little cabinet, and then just sharing a few little goodies. So I will have another live pop-up sale on the first Sunday of June, which I think is June 4th at 7 p.m. So I know 4th of July is actually going to be the first Sunday that weekend. What would it be, like the 2nd or 3rd or something is the first Sunday. So July will probably be a little bit different, but I'm going to start doing sales monthly the first Sunday of the month at 7 p.m. So you heard it here first. It's official. I have it on the calendar. So you need to put it on yours. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I hope you're doing something special for Mother's Day, whether you are the mom or you have a mom. Make sure you hug and love on the ones that you love, your mom. So, all right, guys, have a good day. Thanks for watching.